Just sat down with Matty Boy to tell you guys Amazon purchases. Literally opened my computer. This one went bing bong. Came in the second I opened it up. Jody Gayton. This one's yours. Dear JJ, I ordered foam curlers, burn gel, and a dog ID for the pooch. The best part is why I needed the burn gel. I stupidly decided I wanted to curl my hair for a Christmas party. I should have known better, as I'm a klutz who's also banned from using hot glue guns. Needless to say, there I was in a robe trying to do my hair, and blam, I dropped that hot iron straight down and between the middle of my tatas. I think those are her breasts. Of course, I threw out the curling iron, but I'm now left with a lovely second-degree burn in the middle of my boobs. I finally decided I should see if there's something better than what I was using out there to treat burns 4 days later, and turns out there is, so I've ordered safe curlers to prevent any further injuries. If the gel works like it's supposed to, I will buy some for all my other nursing students as a graduation present in May. Wait, you're a nurse burning your own titties with a curling iron? I've included pictures of the burn as well as the purchase, because otherwise it didn't happen, right? The picture is nipple-free and safe, but don't look unless you want to get grossed out by the burn. Oh, we're going to have to put this on the Tumblr page. All right, on a side note, I was in a 70-mile-an-hour rollover accident in July and survived with merely a flesh wound in my head the day after the latest podcast downloaded, the one with Father Willie, and it was quite timely. I enjoyed it. Thanks for the stories and keeping my life full of laughter for free. Put your name on it. Jody Gayton, fuck the crab feast, 5 stars. There you have it, Jody Gayton. She went big. It wasn't Sarah Brady big, but it was big. She did roll a car, and she did burn her boobs. You know what I like most about that story, Matty Boy? I love that she's has nursing students. Oh, my God. It looks like she has hookworm.
Oh, God.
That is a bad burn, Gayton. Wow. Thank you for the photo. Wow. Appreciate it. Well, let's get this up on the Tumblr page, I suppose. Don't forget to check that out as well, you guys. If you go to my Twitter page and click the Tumblr link, that was our friend Jody Gayton. She bought foam curlers, burn gel, and a dog ID for her pooch because she burned her titties curling her hair. Those are the people listening to this. I love it. Love you, Jody. Much love. Today's show is brought to you by Audible. Please visit audible.com/J for your free audiobook download.
Put your name on it. Just put your name on it. That's all I say. Be a man or a woman. Put your name on it.
Well, I'd like to hear about it, potheads.
How the fuck you gonna know how to be great if you don't study greatness? Look at the game change.
Donuts.
If you wanna battle, it's either that you will or you won't.
You know, you're not a bad-looking man, Mr. Gals.
But you are, Blanche. You are in that chair.
There's something wrong with us. Something very, very wrong with us.
Yeah, we're up. We're running. More stories. We would like to thank Audible for sponsoring our podcast today. They are the leading provider of audiobooks on the internet. They have over 40,000 titles available, including my books, Gasping for Airtime and No Wonder My Parents Drank. Go to audible.com/J and get your free book. That's audible.com/J for your free book download. Steve-O.
Yeah, dude.
First of all, last week we were supposed to get together. You came to the house and I had no equipment whatsoever. But we did something more important. We hung out in the house for like an hour and just talked and became friends. So
That's
was
right,
nice.
man.
And you showed me your guy having sex with an ostrich tattoo and told me what it used to be.
Yeah.
Which is cool. You got probably the greatest ink of random ink people. Like Marc Jacobs is a random ink guy, like the designer. He's got like SpongeBob. He has like a couch. Like he's got weird stuff all over his body.
Yeah, tattoos are supposed to be funny if you ask me, man. Even if I think the only thing funnier than a goofy one is trying to be serious and
9/11, never forget. Teardrop off the top of the flagpole. Like, come on, dude, really?
I don't know, yeah. But the ones where I was trying to be serious are my funniest ones, you know. I got this little Batman logo, fucking
Yeah, it looks like the bat. For those of you, obviously you can't see it's a bat, man, but it kind of looks like the bat on the Bacardi bottle.
Yeah, Celtic fucking. It's just funny.
And you were like, "I'm gonna get the Celtic bat, bro."
Yeah, I picked it right off the wall, man.
People, it's
And
never.
and the fucking cocksucker doesn't put it in the middle, and it's lopsided, and it's fucking not symmetrical at all.
Why don't you just put an ostrich over it?
I don't know, dude. The ostrich is right here, man.
That's probably my favorite tattoo. Is a guy behind an ostrich filling him up with his pants around his ankles, and there's a lot of you on your body.
There is, yeah.
So like, not only am I looking at your face, but there's a baby you right forearm, Frankenstein, almost Obama-esque you left forearm.
That's right, man.
With a cowlick for some reason, like almost like an alfalfa cowlick, which you probably didn't even notice.
Right.
And then there's a giant you on your back, so I see you coming and going.
Yeah.
You know, I take back the 9/11 being serious funny. That was a complete misfire on my part because I realized I know like 40 people that were involved and have them and like they want a daily reminder. I think I'm going to completely remove that from the record because it's just not true, and I'm ashamed that that's. Okay. I was thinking of the most serious thing in the world.
Right.
So that I'm admitting that was an egregious error.
Anything.
I got it. The clown, the pain clown, and the happy clown. What do you mean?
Anything tribal ever? Okay, like when you got the guy like with his whole arm, and it's like these fucking, just anything tribal.
Yeah. What if?
Yeah. I mean,
If you're a Maori,
I got a fucking a Maori tattoo.
Yeah, but if you were a real Maori, that'd be on your face, and we'd all be sitting farther away from you because we're afraid you would headbutt us.
But you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about. But you said something you did. First of all, I'm sticking with the happy clown, sad clown.
Okay.
As the all-time
comedy and tragedy.
Most hilarious, ridiculous tattoo you could ever get. Like, that's just what... Like, what are you going to do? How do you... Like, that just explains me, man. Like, sometimes I'm happy. Sometimes I'm sad. Like, oh, like you're a human being. You just said the words human being across your back.
Okay.
Or on your pec.
I mean, that sounds more like the tattoo for the waiter or waitress that moved out here to get into theater and acting and shit.
They have the charm on their necklace. Well, this is St. Christopher because I'm a journey. It's from my journey. And then also pleasure and pain in the clowns. And also I love the band Journey. So that's good.
Yeah. Well, acting is my calling.
It is. It's not. Yeah, I'm doing it. But act like you're getting me more bread because I'm fucking starving waiting for these appetizers. You said something prescient, and that was you picked it off the wall. And I think the big advice: never get anything that's already framed on the wall, in those big.
If it's framed, I mean,
no, I don't. I really, not artwork. Yeah, sometimes their own like great art.
Right.
Like you'll get a Velveteen Rabbit that he did on somebody. I mean, like when it's just a piece of paper with a Chinese symbol. All those things on the wall, mom.
Right. I know that's what was there were a bunch of ideas we were floating around, like blindfolded, throw a dart at the tattoo shop wall, and whatever it lands up. You get that.
But you could cheat. You go, all right, I know this side of the wall is less ridiculous than that side of the wall.
But you want to get the more ridiculous one. I got my knuckle to say shit fuck. It's still kind of altered because I was taping some TV yesterday, so I write over it with a marker to change it. But so yeah, my right hand says shit and my left hand says fuck on the knuckles, and I thought like, man, I'm gonna be a legend, dude. This is the coolest fucking knuckle tattoos ever. But it seems like nobody even fucking knows about it. But so my family's really bummed because my knuckles say shit fuck, and it's been that way since. It's been that way since 2003, and
we got to time code that because it's going on the fucking website. My family's really bummed, dude, because my knuckles say shit fuck. God damn, that's hilarious. So every family photo, like you're holding a niece and just says fuck right on her leg. You just holding up a kid that says shit next to his face. Like I got my hand on his forehead. Fuck.
Well, what I do is like, I take like a Sharpie marker and like the fuck, the F, I turn it into an R.
I was gonna guess.
The U, I turn it into an O, and so then it says rock. And shit, I turn the H into an A and the I into a V and T, and so it says save rock. And like my family's bummed.
What about the drippy dick that's on your bicep?
No.
There's an actual quarter boner dripping semen out of its urethra on your like that, but it says USA under it.
Right, it's a dribbling half rock that says USA with flying American flag wings.
It looks like somebody put like a dumbbell on the end of a diving board. Like that's the shape of the dick.
Yeah, it's great.
How do you hide that?
I don't bother hiding that at all. I never have. But so my family they want me to get shit fuck like permanently altered, right? To say save rock. So like tattoo over it so that I change the words to say save rock. And they're like riding me and like then all of a sudden like one day like I guess I'd been sober for maybe about a year or something and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this thing, for my family. I'm gonna make a tattoo parlor appointment, right, with a guy, and he's gonna meet me. He's gonna alter my knuckles. And on the way to this appointment, I just fucking start getting anxiety, man. I'm just panicking. I'm like, fuck, man. Like I love that my knuckles say shit fuck. Like I love it, man. Like I have carved out a place in my life where I can roam this earth with shit fuck on my knuckles and it doesn't hold me back, Yeah. Most people, that would be like a real job blocker, that would be like a family, it is a family blocker, but like it would be a real fucking
hopefully
a real
family blocker.
It would be a real problem for and I just skate through life with shit fuck on my knuckles and I never even fucking have a problem, and I'm really proud of that. So I'm going to the tattoo parlor and I'm just fucking panicking. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And so like, I just back out. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking alter it, man. I love it. And but now I've got this tattoo guy meeting me at the parlor, and I made the appointment. And I don't want to go show up and say and cancel it, because then I will have wasted this guy's time.
Right.
So now I need to get some kind of tattoo, and fucking. So I get a completely naked fucking guy with his fucking wearing nothing but a belt with a gigantic fucking cock fucking standing behind bars, and it says prison love.
I never even saw that one.
That's technically, per scale, that's the biggest dick I have on my body.
Yeah.
And so then I go home and I'm like, you know what, guys? I tell my fucking family, I'm like, you know what? You were riding me. You're giving me a fucking hard time. And then look what happened. Now I got another dick. Just fucking. And
every time you ride me, it's going to be worse.
Right. Yeah. You fucking be careful. You give me a hard time, I'm going to wind up with more dicks.
It seems like addicts and people in recovery, it's almost like all of us. You get this kind of pass in a way where like the family, like Steve-O came over for Thanksgiving. How long did he stay? 40 minutes, but he was happy. He was real happy. And then what happened? Well, he just left. And like the rest of the family's like, I had to fucking cook for 8 hours. And because you thought this guy should be dead by now, he gets a 40-minute pass on Thanksgiving?
Well, I'm more available for my family, like
now, but in the beginning, I'm sure it was a whole don't rock the boat.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's how it was. Like when I was before I got sober.
Yeah,
before I got sober, it was like my last fucking Christmas before I got sober. My family they were just really, really fucking riding me about my lifestyle. And I was like, you know what? I said, you know what? You guys give me such a fucking hard time. Like, I'm gonna hang out with this chick for Christmas. Bring it over at her house.
That girl's name, Nancy O'Dell from Access Hollywood. It's the weirdest pairing in the world.
Yeah.
I hope I get the show.
The chick was legitimately my girlfriend at the time, but that was like the biggest fuck you.
You went out with Nancy O'Dell from Access Hollywood? You don't smoke?
I quit smoking, yeah.
This fascinates me because anybody that says I don't smoke, but anybody that says to me like I'm going to quit smoking, I always go, well, why? Because I see a lot of old people smoking. I've never seen an old fat motherfucker in my life.
Okay.
Donuts will kill you 10 times faster than cigarettes. I've never been, and we've spent a lot of time in this family at an old home. We have a special aunt that had broken ankles. We had last rites given to family members many times where you're in the old, like we drop them off and they die here. And they are all skinny, smoking, and they're all on their deathbeds yelling, Mama. Not one fucking person yells Dada on their deathbed. That shit enrages me. I didn't realize it until right now.
Dude, I had this.
It really bothers me. Mama. Well, Mama ain't here. I'm changing your diaper. How about a little Dada?
Check this out, dude. My cousin is a mortician. Right? He's a legit mortician, and fuck, this is crazy.